Oh! And I remember being so anxious and so upset about the realization of my own mortality that I was like asking my mum if I could see a therapist. And I was 12. And she was like, you just need to not think about it. And I'm just like, how do I not think about it? Chat, this is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. They're finally f***ing here. Let's buy one. Hi chat, we're playing Deep Rock again. I'm not doing anything important, just a little mission. I was with some friends, but I got a bit tired, so now I'm alone. Green man. I went to the opticians today, and I didn't get new glasses. But my eyesight is worse than it was 2 years ago, when I last went. Whereas before then, it was no noticeable change from 2018 to 2023, so I really do wonder what made my eyes get so fucked up within 2 years. Is it just me getting older? I know I'm 27 next year, but I'm still a little babby. Like, excuse me. Why would my eyes be failing that much? Maybe it's because I've played 300 hours of Deep Rock in the last 4 minutes. Maybe it's because now I'm freelance, I've been staring at a screen for literally 14 to 16 hours every day. For the last 5 months, like... Okay, maybe I think I know what the problem is. Oh shit. Hey, loot bug. Oh, be my friend. Bosco has killed the last 6 that I've tried to befriend. Like... Stone, my friend. Diamond cutter. No freaking way, dude. How many dwarves do they send down? How many dwarves does Mission Control have to say goodbye to? How many mission controls are there? You know what makes more annoying noises than the Fester Flea? The Mobular Cave Angel. They're so annoying. They go... It's like, shut up, dude. I don't want to hear that shit. One of my favourite strats as a scout is shooting a flare at one of the bugs so that it falls down and I have a light that stays with me rather than like sticking to the nothing, you know? Really helpful. Oh my god, I'm getting creamed. I never sit down here. Like, there's no point rushing all the way up. Like, you might as well just sit for a little bit, catch your breath. You're gonna have to wait for Molly anyway.
See ya, bitches! Woo!
Molly, stop shitting yourself, Molly. Oh, did I find the thing? I didn't find the thing. Oh, is it there? It's literally... Oh, no, it's gone. No, double XP. Hey, slug. I couldn't find it. It's a shame. Never mind. I have unlocked new guns for the Gunner and Scout, but I don't really care about the Scout one. I haven't used it yet, so I suppose I shouldn't say that. But I'm so happy with Scout's primary, or Scout's first secondary already. I don't feel the need to really bother trying something new. I mean, I will give it a try. We'll do it in this episode, in fact. We'll do it right now. Yay! So, let's have a read of this. The Zhukov 17. 14, really? Never sophisticated, but never disappointing either. The Nook family of twinned micro SMGs has a long and treasured track record, yet those in the know generally agree that the 17 is among the very best. It's a smug, greasy smig. Now when it comes to new weapons I've unlocked, I'm trying out the autocannon, which I quite like. I think it's quite fun. Splintering shells overclock. Don't care for the burst fire gun at all. I just prefer the revolver. I just think it's nice. Movement speed bonus after emptying flip. I'm Scout. Like, I am movement speed main. Like, we'll give it a try, but I love the shotgun. I'm a shotgun man. Shotgun has always been my favorite weapon in any fucking game. Like, damn it, my lights aren't on.
Jump scare.
I should make myself bigger. Oh no, I'm too big. Camera control, can I zoom it? I can zoom. Oh damn. It's normally zoomed out pretty far, huh? You see my whole bookshelf in the background. I'm adjusting my own FOV right now. Should I stay here? Should I stay in this corner? Clipping half out of frame? Should I move? Should I angle you that way? There we go. Now I'm like a rule of thirdsing it. I'm in the third of the screen rather than the center. Now it's artsy. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on Has too. I'm kinda tired. Azure World is not my favorite biome for missions. It looks incredible. It's probably my favorite biome aesthetically, but for missions, I really don't like it. I should stream this game more. Oh, look at that free shit that I've picked up just by logging in. with my QR code I'm putting on the screen right now, you can get... Hi Ramen in the future editing this. I hope you're having a good time right now. I love you. I love you so much. Yes I do. Yes I do. I'll give you a hand job later. Ooh, gold. We're rich. Guacamole. Guacamole. Can I get a hole mole, please?
Mole, mole.
Thank you. Oh, look at that. The support beams are falling. I will destroy you. Shit. Yeah. Fun. Twins? Liffid. Nice. I've had so many hive guards lately. It's really annoying. Hey, big guy. You're the easiest one of your brothers. Which dreadnought has the biggest dick? Hive guard. Nah, hive guard's like little man energy. It's probably this guy. Oh! Oh, that's fun. Holy shit. That shreds. Wow. Shreds through your ammo reserve, but... If I could have this as my primary, and the shotgun as my secondary, holy shit, I would never play another class. Oh, I love this. Oh, that's such a fun gun. And to think, half an hour ago I was writing it off in VC, asking is there any point to trying a different gun if I'm really happy with the one I was currently using. Fuck you. Chat, this is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. They're finally fucking here. Let's buy one. How much are these bad boys? I'm just gonna guess... Oh, that's like £15 more than I was expecting. Fuck. How much am I gonna be spending if I want everything? I can't, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I do not have the money. Oh no. I mean, I can do that. But it would be a really dumb thing to do. It would be such a stupid fucking thing to do. That would be spending more money than I spent on like the East-West RAR pack, which was a huge instrument library that I can use forever. These are plastic shits that are going to break within 4 hours. It's not even steel mugs, it's just food-safe plastic. Which isn't bad, but... Oh, I was expecting it to be like 35 euros, honestly. Longbeard. I do have a long fucking Sam, and it's the 4-pack. I want the just fucking let me buy it separately. It's a fucking coaster, mats. Like, they cost like barely anything to make. I refuse to believe they're that expensive to make. Please do not throw them around. Yeah, don't do that. How much are they hoping to raise here? £208,000. Like, it's gonna get there. But it's just extra fucking colours, my guys. Like, come on. You shouldn't need that amount to reach that price. I don't know. What do I know? Right? They're already gonna make this back and then some. So it doesn't really matter what I say, what I think. I just had to spend out on a bunch of stuff for my health, which sucked, but I also did do the Norway trip like 6 months ago, so that cost a bunch. And my pay just got cut for editing. I am so tempted. But what am I gonna do with 4 mugs, you know? I don't think I need to do that, just because it's something that I want. I can add them! Okay, we can add them. That's good. I will be spending more money then. Okay, I'm happy now. I know that I can buy the coasters separately. I've been waiting for this for 2 months. You couldn't have launched this 2 months ago? Then I would have fucking bought this extra lot of the deep pack. £62. On a piece of novelty gear that I will use every single day. And I just finally get to be a part of one of these fucking Kickstarters. It's kind of cute. I'm doing it, chat. I'm doing it. I'm not buying the super expensive one. I am responsible with money for the most part. So, as much as I wanted, and I can do it, I shouldn't. So I'm not going to. I'm gonna assume the shipping is gonna be like, maybe like 20 extra quid. I'm hoping way less. I'm hoping like 750 or something. Should I get the bottle opener as well? Because it's cute. It will come in handy. Like the amount of times that I want a bottle opener and I don't have one. Bonus support. Yeah, mate. No, you're right. Thank you, me. Thanks. Estimated delivery May next year. How long is it taking? Excuse me? I mean, it's kind of a cool insurance policy, but if I die before then, I'm gonna be really mad. Ramen, come back to this video next year when you get them, and see what they say. See if they look cool. Give me an update. You better have a full beard by then. It better have grown in properly. It didn't, did it? Shit. It's really interesting because I'm running out of assignments. One thing that I've been doing lately is, instead of doing my assignment missions, I've been scrubbing through the missions that are available to try and see if there's any XP modifier missions, any double XP missions. But I don't think I should be doing that at the moment. I want to get all my contracts done. There's not many left. It's like 3 more gun contracts after this current one. The Hazard 5 contract that I still haven't started, purely because I don't really care that much about difficulty. Like, I don't want to play a super difficult version of this game. I'm happy on Haz 3. That's where I'm pretty comfortable. Ooh, hey Mobula Cave Angel. What am I pressing E on? Oh shit. But I killed him. Oh, the ghost of Mobula, he's alive. Count Mobula. Black Mesa. Sorry. I'm spurging. I'm spurging today, chat. It's because I'm tired. Who beeped? It's you. Oh, it wasn't me. I didn't pick it up. Oh shit. God, that shreds. Holy fuck, Lois. Holy fuck. Lois. There you go. Prospector. Oh, I'm so sorry, little guy. Oh shit. No, the robots are so fucking annoying. Oh, against these though? I hate these things. Come here, fat. Right, I need you to kill your brother. I know it's fratricide, but it's worth it for me. Molly, please hurry up. I know you're 85. My neighbor passed away this week. He was quite old. I haven't had like a full-on conversation with him in like 10 years, probably. He was really chill. His wife's been in a home for a while. And we've known his health has been like, for a little bit. For a long bit, I guess. But to think if he was like sitting there in his home for the last few days of his life, like knowing it was happening. Do you think he was like stuck? Because I don't know exactly who found him, what position he was in, like where he was and stuff. Like, do you think he was just sitting there in his room, like in his kitchen, like laying on the floor fucking dying? Like calling out, but no one could hear him because his voice is so hoarse because he's like 95. It's an upsetting thought. The older I get, the less I fear death, specifically dying. I fear the last few moments before. Because that's gonna be haunting. Whatever comes after, you know? What do you want to happen next? Like, that happens. Whatever you want to happen next, happens next. Believe that. It's a much more comforting thought than anything else. But even just the thought of peace and fucking quiet is nice. It used to freak me out, and sometimes it still does. You know when you like think about death for too long and your brain just like goes into overdrive mode, you're like no, and then you have to move. You get like the movement. You're like, oh yeah, don't think about that. Because it's the brain thinking about the absence of itself and it's not built for that. So it's like, what do I do? It's literally like unimaginable for the brain to picture it without itself. I remember the first time that I had that realization. I was 12. The first time I really thought a bit too long about it. And I was at a park with my friend. Like a big water park thing that her dad was taking us to. And I don't remember why we went there. Or really when. But I know I was 11 or 12. And I thought about it, and we were on a little train ride thing. And we got off the train and went to the bathrooms. And my friend went into the bathrooms, and as she was in there, I was just staring at the tiled wall on the outside. And there was a child in front of me in a pool, a little bit away with some other kids. And he had a little floaty on. And for some reason I just remember looking at him and going, this isn't going to be forever. He's young, he's going to get older. I'm going to get older. This is it. And then since then I've always just been aware of it. I find the concept fascinating. The concept of fear fascinating. The concept of feeling anything fascinating. Something I value a lot is just the cosmic magic of being alive. Like, as I was sitting in the opticians earlier, and an older lady had come in, and she was offered a seat, and she didn't take it because she said, "Oh, I'd rather stand, thank you." And then she started talking about how she slipped over earlier that day, and her side was like hurting a lot. And it elicited a bunch of like, "Aw," from the room. There was an elderly gentleman, and then the middle-aged optician staff all around her. They all just had a little chat about getting old. And I was the youngest in the room, and I'm just sitting there like, oh yeah, I know that's happening. And it's gonna happen to me. I'm fully prepared for that. I'm fully aware of that. Because even when I'm in pain, or when I'm depressed, or when I'm anxious, I will have a blip of self-awareness where I'm like, it's a fucking incredible thing that I can feel anything at all right now. I think there's so much beauty to that. I don't remember what I was saying, but I know it was important to me. Shit. Don't jump over a hole. Oh god, that fucked with me so bad. Ugh. The second time I remember having that thought, I was in an engineering class. I was 12. Or I was 13 at that point. And I remember just thinking about death, being obsessed with it for those weeks. It might have been like the same week that I first had the realization. Because I was just in DT class, I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I thought about it for just a little bit too long, and then that's when I had the brain meltdown, where the panic just set in for a second. I'm like, oh my fucking god, oh my god, oh my god, don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it. And I remember being so anxious and so upset about the realization of my own mortality, that I was like, asking my mum if I could see a therapist, and I was 12. And she was like, you just need to not think about it. And I'm just like, how do I not think about it? And that was when I started, like, my obsession with fireplaces and light sources, because I was watching fireplace videos to meditate to, because I was so constantly anxious. And I just wonder what my parents were thinking at the time. More my mum, she was the only one listening. The mum is the only one that ever listened. But, that's not true. But like what? Like none of her other kids had thought about that before. None of her other kids had talked about that with them. So I wonder what that was like. Just your barely a teenager child coming up to you saying, "Hey, I'm scared of death. Help me calm down." And it's like, this kid, she's probably thinking about it all the time, dude. I've always been pretty aware, I suppose. Maybe lots of people think about it at that age. I don't know. When did you have the realization? Tell me about it in the chat. In the chat. Like, it's so interesting having depression as a child and still being depressed into your like adult years, because like normally I feel like it's more common to get when you're a teenager and when you're an adult than it is as a child. But having it early really informed me, like, a lot about myself. Like, I'm quite grateful that I had that experience early, because it was painful, it was difficult, but it was always gonna be. But like, the first time I remember it setting in is when I was 9 years old, and I just finished church with my mum and brother, and I was always thinking, man, I don't want to go here. I don't feel this connection to what everyone else feels. I don't believe in this thing that everyone else believes in. And I remember just feeling really like upset and just disturbed, like haunted. Like I didn't really know what it was. I felt something was wrong with me. And I looked at my mum, and it was my birthday the week after. And I looked at my mum, and then as I held her hand and we were walking past the fucking KFC, I said, I don't know why I'm not excited for my 10th birthday. Why am I not excited about double digits? And I wonder just what went through her head as I told her that. Like, maybe she thought I thought that because we were poor, and birthdays were a symbol of disappointment for a poor child. Maybe she realized, oh shit, all those mental problems that me and my husband carry around, I forgot my kids get those too. So maybe that's when she realized that. Maybe she was waiting for it for years. Maybe she spotted signs that I didn't. Maybe she was hoping it wouldn't happen. Maybe she felt a pang of dread when it did. I asked her about it a few months ago, but she didn't remember it. Fuck you! Die with your brother. This was a really interesting memory to think about. One of my favorite things about being alive is the knowledge that, like, everyone else is alive as well, but people aren't aware of it. Because some people just live life eating and eating and eating, and they don't think about what they are, why they are, where they are, who they are, how they are. Like, it's so fascinating to me that people can live day to day without putting those pieces together. Adults, like, I kind of am jealous of it in a way. Jealous of the ignorance that I once had. But just sitting there in that waiting room, as the woman talked about how she felt, and seeing everybody else around her just go, oh. And I'm just like, man, we're all just people, just humans, just sitting around talking to each other. We're complete strangers. Sitting and talking. Because Brits do that quite often. We do like talking to strangers. We're very primed for it. It's built into our society. It's built into how we interact with everybody. I'm just like, we're all people just making noises, speaking the same language. What is language? What is any of this? We're sitting in a brightly lit room with no ventilation, surrounded by pairs of glasses and lenses and mirrors and lights that we made in a mall that we built in a country with roads and fucking systems and workplaces and workmen who picked the people who built those roads fucking decades ago, centuries ago, all had lives. Everyone is here at the same time. It's so fascinating to me. There's such a simple joy in realizing that and understanding that. It's so strange. It's just magical. It's absolutely magical to be anything at all. What a fucking triumph. And I was here. I got to experience Deep Rock Galactic. Look at this. Level 92.
More shiny.
Yeah, I'm keeping that gun. We're gonna be using that every now and then. My least favorite mission, the drill elevator. But look at that, chunking them down. Not many left. There's gonna be like 6 more of these or something to get. But I wanted all my licenses first. I haven't been playing very much recently. I've been mostly just logging in like once every 2 weeks, doing the core hunt and then leaving. But this last week I've played like quite a bit. That's been the last like 3 days, 32 hours. I've been playing a lot. Like, I had the weekend off. What else was I supposed to do? Man, there's so many more little things I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, just one of my other favorite things about existing is like the little moments of intimacy that you get with people, where it's just, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm touch starved and I haven't been with someone for a while, but like, I've always loved the sort of like, I thrive off of intimacy. I really, really like intimacy, and I'm not talking like sexual intimacy, because you can have non-sexual intimacy. That intimacy and sex aren't the same. They're not combined. They don't go hand in hand with each other. They're not synonymous. That's the word I'm looking for. They can happen at the same time, within the same time frame, but they are not directly connected. But it's so funny every time I have like a dentist appointment or an optician's appointment, and there's someone poking around in my mouth or poking around in my eye, and they're right up against your face, just breathing, and you can hear the brain tick, you can hear what they're focusing on, and you can hear the same thoughts in your head, like, oh yeah, this just happens in the society that we've built, this just happens in the way that this system works. Being a millimeter away from a stranger's face, breathing into their ear, swallowing, going, you know, it's just like, that sort of stuff just makes me fucking giggle. There's such a giddy wonder in that. One of my favourite things is one-on-one conversations with people. Because I am a person that likes to go deep. I like to probe. I like to find out what makes a person tick. I like to find out what their passions are, why they're inspired by it. The things they want to accomplish, the things that they've gone through, their trials, their tribulations, their triumphs. I want to hear everything. And it's not common that I have conversations like that with people. It's not very often at all, in fact. So when it does happen, it really means a lot to me. And it's happened a couple times with some new friends that I've made, and an old friend as well. In the last year alone, like just going to Norway, my friend that I was staying with, it was just me and him, and a bunch of nights on the week that I was there, we were just out on his balcony at 2 a.m, just sitting and chatting and just going proper into it. And then there was another friend, his friend that I'd met this year, the one that got me into this game. He mentioned something, and it really stuck out in my head, and he's very quiet. And I always wondered if anyone was really checking in on him. And the guys were like, no, we don't really do that. And I'm just like, why do you not do that? And he mentioned something and I remembered it, and I brought it up when we met in person again, back when I was in Manchester. And it was just us in the Airbnb. Our other friends were driving somebody home. And it was just us two. And we just sat on the sofa and just talked. And the painful thing is, I don't remember anything that we talked about. And I really wish we did. The same thing as being on the balcony. I don't remember anything specific. And I wish I did. It was also quite interesting on the balcony, because one of the nights after I left, his downstairs neighbour and him were talking. And she was just like, I heard you guys talking, I heard your conversation, because I was out on my balcony as well. And then I was like, when he told me that, I'm like, quite interesting, because I was in Norway, like, and you probably don't often have like someone stay with you from another country. Maybe it's common, I don't know. But I wondered in that moment when she said that to him, I wasn't there obviously because I was back home when she brought that up, but like I wondered how long she'd been there, what she was thinking about me, what she was thinking about my friend speaking English instead of Norwegian, how much she gleaned, how much she learned about him from that, from her limited viewpoint of him, the small time that she gets with him. How much more she learned from that one conversation she overheard than the years that they've been living with next to each other. I think about stuff like that all the time. I don't know her name. She doesn't know my name. I'm probably never going to have a conversation with her. If I do go to Norway again and stay with him again, I probably still won't ever talk to her. We won't cross paths. I won't ever get to learn her side of things. Her trials, her tribulations, her triumphs. It's interesting. Anyway, wow, we went on a ramble, didn't we, chat? God damn.